Hi, I'm Atul. Welcome to my show. I sit down with architects, designers, and makers to explore the stories behind beautiful spaces. Today is our guest, Mr. Sachin Gupta from Beyond Designs. Let's dive into his world. He's master in maximalism and he's a true visionary in the world of design. एक ऐसी चीज बताओ, मतलब यू कैन से समथिंग लाइक एक ऐसी चीज जो आप चाहते हो डिसअपियर हो जाए, समथिंग यू वांट टू डिसअपियर इन द डिजाइन बिजनेस. कौन सा ऐसा एलिमेंट है? ग्रे कलर हो गया.
lot of people will hate me. Minimalism.
Nobody is going to hate you.
Straight
Everybody will
line.
love you. आप ये नहीं होते तो फिर क्या होते? अगर आप
मुझे नहीं लगता मुझे कुछ और करना आता है.
Hello Sachin, good morning. How are you?
Hi Atul, I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm good, sir. Thank you so much. Finally, we are meeting after a long time.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Let's start from the beginning. How did your design journey start?
That's a long question.
I'm ready, no problem.
Design journey started about 28 years back.
Okay.
When I was straight out of the college and I was thinking what line to pick up as my career. Science was not my cup of tea.
Okay.
Too much of academics was not my cup of tea. Mathematics, accounts, everything was sort of not something that was close to my comfort zone. Arts, culture, all these topics were very close to my liking,
Got it.
my interest and everything. It was very obvious to take things forward that I take an education in something to do with design. But for that, I think selecting the right subjects in the school was very important. I selected a subject which was non-academic, like commerce. And from there on, the design journey started because I got time off from my academic pressure to concentrate on anything that has to do with design. I was very naive. I didn't know what design was, and I didn't even explore the fact what I'm supposed to do in my life or in my future. But I always had a bent towards design, towards architecture, towards interior design, fashion design, textile design.
Lovely.
Anything to do with design. And I had no idea how to zone it out. Everything was very vague to me and a very big subject, but design was my subject.
Okay.
So I think I pursued design. I'm happy. I got pushed to pursue what I liked. I did a basic education, basic understanding of what design is. I started working with very basic, small projects. And then the design journey started when actually one small project led to a little bigger and then a little bigger.
Understand.
And then when probably in about 2 years or something, I got 3-4 projects done, very small scale. I got some relief that yes, I can earn money out of something that is called design.
Gave you confidence.
It gave me good confidence, decent confidence. I wouldn't say that, I had the right vision for till where I am today. I think that put my foundation strong to push my career for design. I think that's when probably 1998 and the year between 1998 and 2000 is when my design journey started.
Wow. Okay, Sachin, thank you so much for this answer. And I'm sure this will give a lot of insight to other students also, interior design students, photographers, the people who are interested in design, maximalism, the kind of colors and work you do. Another question is very important. Growing up or even traveling, or even when you go for any site visit, what kind of spaces inspired you?
Well, I wouldn't say growing up because growing up, the traveling wasn't much. As a kid, as a young adult, I did not travel much.
Okay.
I did not have a history or experience or exposure to a lot of travel. But and also Google wasn't there, internet wasn't there, so Instagram wasn't there. So anything that you haven't done now is available for you to see on the phone or a laptop or a computer or television.
Yeah.
Those things weren't there. Interest was there. I always had interest in books, national, international designs, destinations, cities, architecture. My exposure to a lot of good work that has happened in the past and recent all over the world, including India, was just books. I loved books. So, well, collection of books wasn't possible. There's money involved.
There's
Every
some of the
important book
books very
costs money.
expensive.
Money wasn't something that was available in abundance. We had to be very strict with the kind of money we were wanting to spend. So the exposure was limited to books. There were some new book centers, bookshops opening. I used to go there, just
Wow.
read a couple of hours, sit there on a bench or a stool, and just browse through till the time somebody would say, "Are you buying?" I would say, "No, I'm not buying," and they would say, "Please, if you could excuse."
I used to go to Crossword for this.
Yes,
In Bangalore, I used to go to Crossword
absolutely.
and pick up coffee table books, especially photography books.
Yes,
I used to see, but whenever somebody asks, okay, you interested in this, that time I say bye. Thank you,
you
so
get
much.
to know that's the time to leave.
That's the time to leave.
Crossword, I have a fond memory because Crossword in South Extension, New Delhi, opened when I was in the college. And that's one place where I used to frequently visit and browse through all the books that I could think of.
They used to have amazing coffee table.
Yes.
Amazing coffee.
I agree.
Now I believe Bharisans, they have.
Lots of good. Yeah, Bhari Sons is very vintage and old. They are rooted with the old style books. The 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 history of book reading. I think they are important as
Yes,
one of the
yes.
benchmarks
Exactly.
to be created for that.
Another thing I want to know, I'm working with you almost close to 9-10 years.
Yes, almost 10 years.
Yes, you are right. You're almost 9-10 years I'm working with you. Another thing I want to know regarding this, why you love colors so much? I seen your projects. I never seen gray color. I never seen beige color. Very rarely you use these colors. Your main color is always red, green, blue, black mostly you use. Why you love color so much?
Ah, that's a question which probably is not very easy to answer. A lot of things that is personal choice.
Or maybe we are from India. We love colors.
Yes, I think that's a very important input that you've already given to me. India is full of colors, all the traditional saris. You go to South India, you go to Rajasthan,
Yes.
what people wear, what people gift around, the history of palaces, the jewels that are used on the walls and everything. That is in the DNA of our history, of our textiles, of our
Exactly.
pearls, of our jewelry, of our heritage. On a personal note, I started understanding color when I was maturing as an interior designer and a business person. Colors don't come easy. There is a
Yes,
certain
exactly, yeah.
age that you have to live to be happen to like colors and also to attempt it. So I think when I started experimenting on the spaces and when I had a certain freedom from my clients or for my store or for my any other project like my house, if I had a choice to do white and a color, my obvious bend started happening towards the color. And when the results were somewhat acceptable to the eye and for business, and the money was coming in as the clients used to accept it, then it started becoming like a stamp for a personal selection.
Yeah.
Over the years, as I matured as a designer, my love for colors also grew because of the fact that the experiments worked professionally.
Yes, exactly. No, even in photography also, if you know, color photography used to be very difficult photography. Only one guy cracked it in India. Now everybody shoot colors, even phone, cameras, everything.
Yes.
But black and white was very easy photography.
Yes.
Color photography is mostly done by Raghuveer Singh.
Oh,
Yeah, very rare books you will find it. Banaras is there.
okay.
There are 2-3 more books. India, Raghuveer Singh by India, and he shot through red color or some color ambassador. I don't know.
Okay.
And he traveled in that ambassador all over India, and he shoot through most of the picture through that ambassador.
How nice.
Yeah, so he was master in color photography.
Lovely.
So colors are not easy. I'm agree with you. Okay, Sachin, how would you describe your design philosophy in one sentence or even a one word? Or even matter of fact, you can say use the word any color also.
I think I'm realizing that probably I'm better with interiors than words. I don't think I can describe anything that I do in one word or a few words. Design philosophy, well, I've been a person who absolutely admires the vintage era. I'm not a minimalist. I'm a maximalist by heart, by passion, by profession. I have matured loving and practicing maximalism. Now, there are different stages of maximalism that I have practiced.
And you play it so well.
Oh, well, thank you so much. It's actually something that you learn over the years. You're not born with maximalist layering. You don't actually get it overnight. So yes, I've been fortunate that I was able to pursue what I love, and not just because what client like, because that would have been difficult if I look back. Design philosophy for me is centered to what I have been doing and what I like. Maximalism, vintage inspired interiors, detailing, European Indian fusion mix, and creating something which is totally an out of the box, uh, new age, uh, timeless design. Now, I don't know how to put it in the right words, but this is what I practice, and this is what I try to achieve, and this has become my philosophy.
See, after working with you many years, I think one word I can understand about your design philosophy is timeless.
Oh, thank you.
Timeless is the right word.
I'm happy that one can use this word for the interiors that I create. My aim has been to not do something that lasts for 2, 3 years or 5 years or couple of years. It should last a couple of generations. I want to be remembered as somebody who created interiors where a couple of generations enjoyed uh, the warmth and the love you feel when you're sitting in the spaces that I create.
No, you're the home. I was thinking other day at home, not part of this questions. I was thinking your home is not for Instagram. Your home started from Orkut, Facebook, Instagram.
Yes.
Same home you can click in all the era.
Yes.
Every 15 years.
Yes.
Next 50, 60, 70 years, if somebody maintain that color palette and the cleanliness, even the vibe,
Yes.
so you can click that picture. So that is timeless for me.
Yes. Yes.
And that really matter.
Yes, it does.
And timeless is a home vibe also.
It is.
It's a home vibe. I'm not against with the minimalism. I'm not against with the less colors.
Yes.
But my personal is always this.
I'm so glad.
And I'm sure you know this. Okay. What is your style of storytelling? Because I seen your projects and everywhere I see some stories there. Some colors, some theme. Theme is a very old word, but the way you play is some storytelling kind of language is there in every projects, every interior stores you done. I recently shot Matsya with you.
Yes.
So the storytelling part is always there.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you
That's
describe
an
more?
important word and a topic. Yes, I haven't emphasized on uh, uh, thinking of my projects through this terminology, but yes, storytelling is very important. The way a film is scripted, there is a full script, there is a storytelling method, and there is a narrative. When we plan interiors for a project, for a home, for anything that we have a vision of in our mind, and it has to be put forward. It has to make business sense. It has to make practical
Exactly,
sense. It has
yeah.
to make visual sense. It also has to work practically, because somebody will be using the house commercially, personally, as a house, a home, a bedroom, living room, bathroom. Technically, practically, everything has to work. A storytelling is very important. So there has to be a narrative. The narrative based on the project details, the client's preferences, or the homeowners or the space users who would eventually get to use the space, the personality or the requirement of the space has to be taken into effect to weave a story that you want to create.
Yes.
I think storytelling is the most important aspect of laying the foundation of interiors. That's the
or-
first step.
Yeah, I mean, in any creative business.
Any creative business, I would agree with that. Yeah.
Okay, your favorite question. Your favorite question. Which city inspires you the most? You love traveling, I know that. You want to spend money on expensive flight, expensive hotels. I know what hotel you book in Milan. That was a crazy one, just for the view. I can't forget that. And you love traveling.
Yes.
You love going outside. You love museum. You love churches.
Yes.
You love different kind of old monuments and all.
Yes.
Which is your favorite city, and why?
Well, I have many favorite cities, just not one. It's very difficult to pinpoint one because there's so much of beauty all around that I see, because also I have a different vision to look at things.
Okay.
I have a very artistic angle. I have a very different set of lens in my eyes. And my lens takes me to a lot of angles that are very beautiful and not visible from a common man's point of view perspective, so to say. I think starting from India, the beauty is my favorite state is Rajasthan.
Yes.
The cities are Udaipur, Jodhpur, Jaipur, one of my favorite cities. I've been to Udaipur almost twice a year for the last couple of years.
Yes.
At one point of time, I also wanted to own a home there because I've been so frequently visiting the city.
Yeah. We shot the project together.
Absolutely. We did a project together. We were there for about 4 days. It was a big house
Yes.
for a lovely family. And yes, I think one of the reasons why I picked up the project was definitely the clients were lovely to work with. I'm happy I picked up, but the city really inspires me. The down south has a lot of heritage. Kochi, Chennai, Pondicherry. Mumbai has a lot of heritage. Lucknow has a lot of heritage.
Mumbai
I
definitely.
love a lot of things which are heritage. At the same time, the skyline that Mumbai is getting into, it's gorgeous. I am not a stickler for new techno, Hong Kong, Manhattan type of city skyscrapers or
Okay.
something. But I love it when I look at it.
Okay, Sachin, I know you from almost 10 years. I know you have a lot of favorite materials. I've been to your factory, I've been to your office, your headquarters, and I seen your fabric room, my favorite room in the office. But I know as a designer, I'm sure you love many, many materials. What's your favorite material to work with?
Atul, it can't be one favorite material. There are different categories
Okay.
in which this selection of material process happens. So when we do more of background work, the fit out works and everything, when we do stone and all these things, if I talk about personal selections and favorites, instead of a very fine, polished, very chic looking Italian marble, I'd rather go for something which is like a sandstone or a limestone,
Okay.
a naturally mined, something from
Indian material.
Dholpur or Indian materials. Even abroad, okay, not really because they're from abroad, just because they're nice and look organic. I think that gives the best results, in my opinion. In terms of other materials which are used for product design or for house interiors or for anything, there is metal, there is brass, MS. I work a lot with these. These
Okay.
give me a different dimension to work with. Of course, wood is available. I mean, a lot of different things and interesting things can be done with wood. Now, wood is almost considered like a salt and pepper. It's probably
Yeah.
in every product.
Yes,
So I would not say that it is not my favorite, but I wouldn't choose to say a lot about it, talk about it. I mean, like brass, metal.
Brass
in
you
terms
use a
of,
lot.
I use a lot in different styles. I use crystal a lot. I use textiles a lot. Very different types of fabrics and all that. In terms of embellishments and styling, I love silver. I love vintage silver. I love styling with silver. Even small things like a chandelier or a wall sconce will have a fitting in silver,
Okay.
like a joinery in silver, or a bend in silver,
Wow.
or a candle holder in silver. I think small things make a huge difference to the way I put together things and weave a story.
Yeah.
So there are different materials that really take my attention, not just one.
No, why I ask this question? Because a lot of young designers, young students going to watch this podcast.
Yeah, of course.
And they definitely want to know what you like, what you love, what kind of materials. This is very important questions.
No, I'll be very happy if people watch this episode and get inspired or understand what could be their part of the favorites. But eventually, every person, every designer, upcoming, looking to, probably step into the world of design, will have to create their own niche, own a set of favorites in terms of
Yeah,
materials and
exactly.
designs.
Huh.
You can get inspired. I still get inspired by lots of people around me, young, old, worked, not worked. Everybody inspires me. They probably help me to put together my thoughts for eventually something that becomes my own. So I feel every person will have their own favorites, but yes, these kind of inspirational uh, discussions do matter a lot.
Agreed. One question I have to ask you, most important, not most important because you do this lot. What is the role of your in your business craftsmanship? The people.
Well, I have been practicing handcrafted
Yeah.
uh, designs from day one, because
From the beginning of
yeah,
your.
from the
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
and till today, we are in the era where machines have taken over humans. Every possible thing can be mechanically made.
Yeah.
I have a choice to shift to machines. I don't do that. I like machine to a certain manner of its usage, but not in terms of detailing. Workmanship, techniques of handcraft, all the old karigars doing wood carvings, metal carving, crystal work,
Lovely.
silver work.
I see that lot of in your
Yes,
work. Yeah.
weaving. I would any day for a textile go for a woven fabric rather than a printed fabric. Things have changed. A lot of things are becoming compulsory for us to use economically, practically, availability. A lot of factors come in for
Yeah.
our
Agreed.
shift of focus to different materials. But I think handcrafted work has a special heart.
No one can beat that.
Absolutely.
Okay. So, is there any major change you've seen in industry last, let's say, 5 years? Let's not go back to 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Last 4 years, 5 years, or maybe after COVID, you've seen any different changes in the industry?
Yes, I think 5 years is COVID. Post COVID is 5 years. A big change. Things in terms of your mind, in terms of how a client or a house user in their mind conceives the requirement of a home, the definition of a home, the deliverables of a home have changed. Uh, in terms of awareness, social media has taken over in a crazy big way. Instagram is an hourly or a every minute
Exactly. Yeah.
phenomena. It's not something that you would probably have time, so you take out a book and read and probably shut it in 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 1 hour, and you're done with it. You are on the everybody's on Instagram almost every hour or every minute. So the awareness is there, the browsing is there, Pinterest is there, availability of sourcing things, availability of older designs, new designs, everything is there. So technology has changed, requirements have changed, perception has changed,
Yeah.
and hence the narrative has changed.
Narrative has changed. Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of things are rooted because of the narrative that you create for yourself, either as a designer or as a personal user. A lot of things have changed, in my opinion.
एक कोई आपकी फेवरेट चीज या कोई एक फेवरेट डिजाइन या कोई फेवरेट ऑब्जेक्ट, व्हाट इज दैट? एनीथिंग यू कैन से दैट.
Well, मुझे लगता है every few years or every different intervals, different stages, my favorites keep changing.
सबके साथ होता है.
सबके साथ यही होता है. मुझे लगता है कोई कपड़े हो, anything that you possess, I think you grow out of it very fast,
exactly.
and you fall in love even faster. So what I love today, I may not love as much tomorrow in terms of my product.
Yeah.
But yes, a lot of my creations and a lot of other people's creations do have a stamp in my mind and on my heart. Very difficult to pinpoint and announce because there could be many. But yes, I can say that a shift is inevitable. My personal likes keep shifting.
ओके. एक ऐसी चीज बताओ, मतलब यू कैन से समथिंग लाइक एक ऐसी चीज जो आप चाहते हो डिसअपियर हो जाए, समथिंग यू वांट टू डिसअपियर इन द डिजाइन बिजनेस. कौन सा ऐसा एलिमेंट है? ग्रे कलर हो गया.
A lot of people will hate me. Minimalism,
Nobody is going to hate you.
straight
Everybody love
line,
you.
I think I just can't understand. I do know that there is a very important place for this kind of work in the industry, in the market, in people's requirements. It's not about grey color. Aesthetically done grey color is marvelous. Any color done aesthetically is marvelous. But I just don't understand modernism and minimalism.
Okay.
So it'll be very harsh for me to say that I wish
No,
it
that's your
could
personal
disappear.
choice. Yeah, yeah.
But yes, this is something that I don't relate to and I don't understand.
Okay, interesting. Okay, very important. If you get a one iconic place to design in India, which place? Like, let's say I told you, Sachin, let's meet tomorrow. We are giving you this project, or maybe in Delhi you have to design this, Bombay you have to design this.
Yeah.
Which place you will choose?
Well, I think place.
Building. Let's say building also.
Okay. I think what I have been wanting to do, and it's on my card, I don't know if it's possible or not, is a heritage boutique hotel.
Okay.
It's something
We'll
that I would
manifest
love
it
to
now.
explore. Sorry?
We'll manifest it now.
Oh yes, please do that for me. I have been doing that for many years now. It's not easy, but anything which probably has been done in a heritage property, a vintage property that has lived many years and many centuries, if possible, turning that into a new age property like a boutique hotel.
Okay.
Would really have a special place in my schedule, in my time, in my interest.
Wow.
I would probably give an arm and a leg to do something like this. मुझे बहुत पसंद है ऐसा कुछ करना जो एक पुरानी जगह को रिस्टोर करके I create something new again that is timeless, but it's a new age timeless.
Do you design for trend or you are against trends? You are not trendy, I know this.
Yes, I'm not trendy. It's a very cliche answer. I don't want to give that, but I'm not into trends. I'm not into something that is in fashion.
Yeah.
But yes, trends have been there. I have followed trends. I like to create one. It's not easy that you end up creating a trend. It's not a product. It's not. It's an era. So you can't create an era with just a thought process. But yes, I do whatever comes my way. I do whatever I like. My instinct guides me and I follow it. I fail, I succeed. The proportions keep changing of the success and the failure. But whether it's trendy, it's not trendy, I like what I create, then I put it to practical form and I take it forward. Most of the time, it has nothing to do with the trend. Because I don't even know how to answer this question, what is in trend, because there is nothing, something that is called a trend. I mean, trend keeps changing.
Yeah. I remember our trip.
Yeah.
Recently, you love that antique store so much.
Oh, yes.
You want to buy almost everything from there, and I can see excitement in your face. I click a lot of pictures.
No, I keep telling this to myself and to a lot of people. In an antique store, I am like a kid in a toy store.
Yeah.
But twinkling eyes and a joy that can be unmatched to anything in the world. I love browsing. I love buying. I'm a compulsive buyer if I can afford it. I'm a hoarder. And I love collecting things which can't be produced anymore. So a sofa chair that I can easily make, I have a liking towards that. But when I see vintage stuff, when I go to an antique store, a collectible store, anybody who's been dealing with all these fine craft pieces, I'm joyful. I love those spaces.
No, I remember the store, the collection of sticks. And the umbrella, old umbrella was there, then collection of sticks.
Oh yes.
My God, how mesmerizing!
Yeah, it was.
मजा आ गया था उसको देख के वो store. And I think मैंने एक चीज़ और notice करी थी recent visit में. We went to Milan. We met, I think, in morning, right? Morning or afternoon.
Yeah.
So antique shops.
Yes.
And they have another place, watch shops.
Yeah.
They sell old antique Rolex watches.
Yes.
And Citizen, Ricoh. That dedicated watch shop is only for old watches.
Yes.
They don't have new watches.
So over the period of time, an antique dealer would categorize into some particular category of the product and specialize in it.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah,
उनको उससे ज़्यादा अच्छी sourcing होती है, फायदा मिलता है. Anybody who's doing chandeliers will probably do more chandeliers and less other things.
Specialization maybe.
हाँ, anybody who does paintings, उनको वो maybe paintings का success अच्छा मिला, या उनकी knowledge अच्छी है, या उनकी sourcing अच्छी है, तो वो specialize कर देते हैं. So suppose I look into any vendors who are available doing antiques, तो उनका भी होता है कि यहाँ से पेंटिंग अच्छी मिलेगी, यहाँ से chandelier अच्छा मिलेगा, यहाँ से marble pieces अच्छे मिलेंगे. Yes, there are a lot of people who do everything put together under the roof, but yeah, specialization also do happen.
आप ये नहीं होते तो फिर क्या होता अगर आप
मुझे नहीं लगता मुझे कुछ और करना आता है.
I seen in your projects, I go to other places also, but one thing I realize, you have amazing art collection.
Yes, I think art plays a very important role in the visual narrative that I want to create and want to show in terms of what I deliver and what I create. For me, art has a different definition. For me, art doesn't mean masters. Art doesn't mean anything which is either cheap or expensive. It doesn't fall into any commercial bracket. Of course, there has to be a commercial understanding to it, but there is no restriction. For me, textiles, tapestries, artwork, antique pieces, new age, lithographs, sketches, anything that comes my way is art. And also put it together in the right type of frame and the right
Framing is beautiful. The way you
visually
have frames,
appealing
yeah.
frame. That's very important for me. So yes, I think it's an important accessory for me to use to complete the storytelling.
Now, one thing I notice, you definitely get art, but your framing is beautiful. The way you frame pictures or photos or art, anything, the size of the frame, the proportion, and the material you work with the frame. Sometimes, like glasses we have behind you,
Yes.
it's amazing.
So this is an important part, how to create that visual appeal through your artworks. So framing becomes an important part because I can't have somebody else frame the pieces that I have designed. It's almost like giving away the styling and accessorizing to somebody else of the pieces that you've designed. For me, putting frames together is as important as creating spaces, layouts, furniture detailing, and everything. It's as important. It's not less, not more, but as important. It's a very important topic for me when I'm doing up a house, discussing with the client, or styling the house.
Okay, one final question, last one. What is your advice to young designers? Many students are watching this. Many young designers are watching. So what do you want to say to them? Or what is your advice to them?
My advice is to find your path slowly, understand where you belong in terms of the category, the style, the business understanding or the work understanding. Either you're a businessman, a business person, or somebody working under an organization. Eventually, you'll have to carve out your paths. You'll have to create your own style, your own understanding, but it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
It can't happen at a certain age. The understanding doesn't come at a certain age.
Yeah, maturity takes time.
It grows with you. You will make mistakes, you will have success, you'll have failures. Eventually, a certain good, a certain bad, a certain failure, a certain success will create that foundation for you, but you'll have to wait for it. So, patience and commitment both are key words to create something that you look out for.
Agreed, very much agreed. Okay, Sachin, thank you so much for your time and sharing your vision with us. It was lovely chatting with you. And I am sure a lot of young designers, old designers, even the senior industry is going to learn a lot from you.
Thank you, Atul. Thank you for having me. It was fun doing this. And wishing you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. If you love this conversation, please subscribe our channel and follow us on Instagram. Follow Mr. Sachin Gupta. Follow Beyond Designs also and Atul Pratap Chauhan. I promise you I will share more inspiring stories every week. Please show us some love. I really need it. Thank you, guys.